'Twas May 15th, 2026, and Jamie and John go to the airport. Interior, airport. John, line?
Let's go to Turkey.
Have you been to like Saudi Arabia?
No, I have not, but we actually, that's like on our list to go.
Okay.
To go either this year or next year.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I haven't. But I just asked because I was like, I wanted to hear like what the comparison was, like as far as like Saudi Arabia compared to Turkey.
Yeah, no, I don't know because I know it's like a modern city, right? But it's a city that has a very big population of Muslim and Christianity. So, and it works really well. It's like a city where it all works seemingly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it was really cool to like experience that, even though we were only there for a really short stint.
Yeah.
So we did that. We saw the mosques. We went, just
saw
had
all the
something
spices because they're huge on selling spices.
Yeah. There's these huge bazaars there. They have all these shops where they're selling rugs and spices and Turkish delights, like the candies and like all kind of, there's lots of knockoff like fashion bags.
Which we didn't see any of that.
Yeah.
We didn't, I guess, go to that area where they have like all the like knockoff designer bags and watches.
Yeah.
I don't know where those guys were, but they weren't trying to sell to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, there's a great big city. So we got to do see some cool stuff. And then we went back to the hotel, got the Turkish bath. It was an awesome experience. And then basically went to bed and got up the next morning, went back to the airport to get to Cappadocia.
Yes, which we were calling it Cappadocia. And we found out by our photographer that it's actually...
How do you pronounce Cappadocia?
Cappadocia is pronounced as Cappadocia.
Cappadocia.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
how
spelled with a K instead of a C like it's shown here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Cappadocia is like one of the coolest places I've ever been, George. It was so wild. Oh my gosh, the geography of it is crazy. There's like this old volcano erupted and it caused all these like rock formations to come up out of the ground that are really soft. It's really soft rock. And like for thousands of years, people have like built like homes into them and hid in there. Like actually Christians would use them to like hide from like the Romans back in the day. And then over time, they started to convert these into like bigger like buildings. There's this huge, like they call it like, I think it's like, it looks like a castle. It's like this massive like hill that has all these like buildings built into it. These really nice like hotels, all built into these caves.
Mm-hmm. And people still occupy them to this day. Like people like live out of the caves. We stayed in 2 cave hotels, which were incredible. One was like a 2-story. They totally took care of us at the museum hotel. I guess they hosted the Sports Illustrated shoot there.
The swimsuit.
Yeah, the swimsuit shoot. So that's, I guess they gained like some publicity for that. But it had always been on my list to check out, and I'm so glad we did because the property is incredible. I was excited to see the balloons rise in the morning, but they canceled due to weather. And May is actually supposed to be the best time to go to Turkey, but we hit like a cold front, so it was like freezing.
No.
So yeah,
and rainy.
Over the years, they've built this kind of like almost like an attraction where they have like 150 plus hot air balloons every morning that take off at sunrise, and then they fly over like the area. Mm-hmm. But the cool thing about it, it is cool because you can miss it, right? So like they were saying, some people stay for a week plus and they
add days because they never get to see the balloons, which I was like, they can't be like that big of a deal. Like we've seen hot air balloons, like what's the big deal? And then everyone kept asking, are you going to go up in the balloons? And we're like, no, we're not. We just want to like see them, since we're here and everyone talks about them. But after we saw them, we're like, oh my gosh, we would totally do that.
So we were there 4 days, and they only went off one day.
Time.
One day we got up early with the photographer to go out to where they launch them, and everything was set to go. And we got up at it was 4 a.m. It was 4 a.m. We're out there. We drive out there. Me. Yeah, 3:30 because she's got to get, which basically means for me too, because I make her coffee every morning, George. So we're up at 3:30. She's doing her makeup. The photographer shows up. It's pitch black. We're driving out here in the middle of nowhere, and all these cars start showing up. And we're just waiting for 2 hours. And then they said, nope, too windy today. Can't go off. So then everybody's like thousands of people show up to see these balloons take off. And then so everyone was driving back into the town. So we did a photo shoot that day where we went.
What did we get picked up in?
It was
an Aston Martin or a Bentley? It was so nice.
No.
I was like, wow.
Oh, it was like a van.
They brought us the coffee and everything.
Yeah, it was cool.
He totally took care of us.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Our photographer
Serrkan, Mr. Serrkan.
Yes, he was incredible. He didn't speak English, but he had a translator that helped, and then an assistant, and then a driver. So this guy came with a whole entourage. And he took us to some really cool places. I would definitely recommend him. If you're going to be you should definitely shoot with this guy. He was incredible. But my favorite part is when he took us to a horse ranch. So, which I wanted John to get on the horse. And clearly he said he was not going to get on the horse.
No.
But before he left, it was, what did they say? Mr.
Serrkan.
He will be leaving now.
Mr. Serrkan will be leaving now.
We're like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm so glad he didn't want me to get on the horse. I don't. It's not like I'm afraid of horses or anything. I just felt like some of those shots that you were showing me on Instagram
They
looked
were so
cheesy.
great.
They're so bad.
I'm like, please get on the horse.
Guys in their sunglasses and suits, and
But the photographer, of course, loved John. So I would disappear and come back, and they have a whole photo shoot going with just John and the horse. I was
I'm
so
not
happy.
asking you to do this, by the way, George. I'm holding the bags.
They throw him in the shots, and you get spoiled.
What do you mean?
Every time he comes to my photo shoot, he steals the show and he's the star. It's so great.
I mean,
so he's posing with the horse, and I just
cool guy.
I'm taking my time to get back because I'm like, oh my god, he's probably eating this shit up.
No, I wasn't. I didn't want to be. I don't want to be on that side of the camera very often. I'll do it for you. For you.
But I was like, are there any camels around here? And he's like, oh, yeah. So he calls someone and gets us a camel, and we're shooting with a camel. I was so excited. The camel literally looked like a fuzzy, fluffy, I loved his feet. His little face was cute. I was afraid he was going to spit on me.
You keep saying little.
He was huge.
Yeah.
His camel was huge.
But the face is just they're so fluffy, and they were so cute. And then you feel bad. It's does the camel want to be out here? And they're like, do you want to get on the camel? I'm like, no, I don't. I just want to be by him.
Yeah, well, that was an awesome day with him. He was really cool. That photographer, he was just a cool guy. Had cool style,
so cool.
Ripping
He's
heaters,
smoking with a leather jacket,
taking shots. I'm this guy's awesome.
I've never seen anything like it, but took the best care of us.
Yes.
But meanwhile, he is the celebrity.
So he picked us up at the museum hotel. We went out to try to get some balloon shots. That didn't happen. So then we went to do the horses. We did the rug shop where all the rugs are everywhere. That was really cool. Mm-hmm. We did the camel shoot. Then we went back to the hotel because this hotel has they have a bunch of old ancient artifacts. It's called the Museum Hotel. So you see all this, the grounds are amazing. They had peacocks.
So beautiful.
So we took some pictures with the peacocks. We took pictures with the turtles. There's all kinds of stuff at this hotel.
It was like a zoo.
So he was cool.
Yeah, he was like, balloons, no problem. He had a whole other itinerary planned out. So we just made a day of it. It was fun. It was probably a half a day.
Yeah, it was great. So we spent 2 days at the Museum Hotel. Great restaurant there.
Michelin.
And it's outside of the city a little bit. So you have these great views of the city. If we had seen the balloons go off up there, it would have been
really cool.
But you're further back. Yeah. So then we went into the city to stay another couple nights at the Sultan Cave.
And then John, I catch him, and he is talking on the phone. And remember, he was not like stoked on going to Turkey. And he is talking about how incredible this place is and how it was like his idea. And he goes, and then I look out and it's like a land of dicks. I was like, babe,
dude,
who are you talking
to? You gotta look at I'll send you the photo I took, but the cave structures, like the rock formations are very phallic looking. So like they're everywhere. And that's why I think she really wanted to go, frankly. It'd be a great bachelorette party location.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But how many days total do you think, if someone were to visit Cappadocia, how many days do you go?
I think you got to go at least 4 because you're going to give yourself a day of cancellations. Like the balloons may not go off every day.
Right. Originally, I would have said 2 days max, but since it's like a 50-50 gamble with the balloons, I would say 4 days.
And there's other stuff. There's a bunch of trails up there. You can go walk through all the cave formations.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's worth, and it's just a really cool, like just geography around you. It's just beautiful. So it's cool to see. It
definitely inspired me to want to go to Jordan, Petra, Egypt. Yeah. Because I wouldn't think that I feel like tropical, but this, like the whole like desert vibe was really cool.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Well, and like the city comes alive. Like they want to be out for sunset. Like they all get up for sunrise, and then everyone's there, and there's like all these breakfasts and stuff going on, and then it kind of quiets down during the day, and then at night, as the sun's setting, like the city comes alive again. Everyone's on the rooftops, and there's all these like
we hopped over to Sultan Caves after, and they totally spoiled us. We were also in like our hotel was actually a cave. And then in the morning, they had a whole Turkish breakfast for us, which I think that was probably one of your favorite parts. So we did like hot tub and Turkish breakfast. And then just to like shoot, for the hotel. And then afterwards, they leave and they're like, all right, you're on your own. And we're like, what? And they're like, they totally spoiled us.
Yeah, it was awesome. We get up, we go up to this like rooftop, and there's like a hot tub going. There's this huge Turkish breakfast, which is like all these like different meats and cheeses and dried fruits and bread and coffees and teas. It was really cool. And then as the sun starts to come up, you see like this glow in the sky. All these balloons start to take off, and it looks like AI. Doesn't even look real. When we
posted the reel that the photographer had sent us, everyone thought it was AI. They didn't believe that it was real.
Yeah, so that was probably the AI. Coolest experience.
We're like, no, that was real life, guys.
And even if you got to see the balloons every day, it would still be really cool. So I would say probably 4 days.
Yeah. I would get up again to see them for sure.
Yeah, and then you could go out there to watch them like take off, and then there's photo shoots that can happen. You can actually go up in them too, which would be cool.
How big were they, like size-wise? Were there like a small basket?
No, they were probably like 60 people in there. More.
I say 30, he says 60. It was like a long rectangle. Like they flew over me when I'm in my bikini. I was a little embarrassed.
They're all waving at her. It was cool. I got video of that. I'll show you. But yeah, they're big. Like I think there's about 60 people.
They're all like looking down on you, and you're in the hot tub with a glass of champagne.
Yeah, it was cool.
I was like, oh hey.
That was cool.
But
Cappadocia was awesome.
I loved it. And then we decided let's hit a beach town.
Yeah, we didn't pick the last couple days. We didn't know what we were going to do. We kind of left it open because we weren't sure if we wanted to go back to Istanbul for a couple of days or whatever. But the weather was like unseasonably cold in Cappadocia. So we had been in cold and kind of rain for several days. So I asked her if she wanted to go to the beach. And so we went to Izmir and stayed at this really cool property, Beyond Sunset.
Yes.
Which was really cool in, what was the little town called that it's in?
Çesme, Izmir.
Yeah, Çesme. So you fly into Izmir.
And
then there's a whole coastline there that looks out like it's on the Aegean Sea. And then so we get to the little hotel in Çesme, and
it's about a 45-minute drive from Izmir.
Yeah. And then you're looking out at like one of the Greek islands. It was really cool, like awesome location.
We met the owner of Beyond Sunset. He was so nice, and he was like, "You guys need to take the ferry over to." Because it's right there by Greece. Yeah. So they have like the island. We didn't have time, and we just wanted some downtime.
Yeah, we were there one weekend before his like big kickoff to the season. So he has this awesome beach like club. And he has this like 3,000 people will come out there. He has DJs and all this stuff. It was all, and he has really great hotel rooms. Like it's a cool vibe. Like I would go back to just like see the party vibe too. It was cool.
I was so inspired that I called McKenna and I was like, "Hey, I found the perfect place for you to get married. Let's rent out this whole hotel and come out here and have a wedding." John's like, "What about our wedding? When are we going to get married?"
Every time we turn around, something pops up, George. We can't plan this wedding.
So
it sounds, but I mean, these are good problems to have.
Yeah, exactly. We'll keep going on trips in the meantime, figuring out where we should do it.
Where we are going to actually get married. But yeah, and then we decided to go into town, Aliciate.
Yeah, Aliciate is this cool little like coastal town. Kind of like white brick, a lot of bougainvillea, really pretty little kind of cobblestone streets. It was cool.
And that was when John found every little dirty corner he could. Like my photos all beautiful, like with the white and the flowers. And then you walk like one street over and he would find like a broken down
like a
construction site. Yeah. And he's drinking the water. And I'm like, "Seriously, are you really going to do this?" And he goes, "Yeah, every time I take a photo of you, you're taking one of me."
Yeah, I was done. I was done with the photos. This was the end of the trip. In the last 2 days, I was done.
You did a good reel though for the hotel.
Where are you going?
Go relax. Have fun. And it's me time.
Yeah.
I was like,
the hotel was great.
Yeah.
I loved it. I'd go back there in a heartbeat.
Favorite
I love that
hotel
place.
of the trip?
Museum hotel.
Really?
Yeah, like it was really nice, and there was like these cool, huge peacocks there, and like they had their own wine that they made there on site.
The wine was
the
good.
restaurant was awesome. That's definitely worth going back to.
Yeah.
But Beyond Sunset on the beach was awesome.
I feel like I would go back there for sure. I even had a glass of wine, and I don't even drink, George.
No way.
Yeah. Look at that.
Dude, she drank more than I've probably in her whole life on that trip. She had mimosas in the morning.
I had to for the shoot.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't like you like.
But I couldn't drink any more of it. I'm like, this is like.
She got a little tipsy,
terrible.
George. She's like one drink, and then she's like.
Oh yeah,
Usually
I can only
can't
imagine.
even finish a whole glass of wine. But
No.
I did finish one at Beyond Sunset.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was like the sun. It does. It comes right over the.
It's so beautiful. Everything was just so beautiful. The room, the resort, everything. I would definitely recommend it. It's a hidden gem. And Turkey, in whole, I feel like it does not get like the creds that it deserves. No one talks about really like traveling to like Turkey much, but they should, and it's like top of the line.
The food's great. The
people.
The geography's beautiful. It's awesome.
Yeah.
There's it's so big. I mean, it is a lot bigger than you think too. And I just didn't.
You said 15 million people. I was like,
in Istanbul, yeah. But then like there's just like the actual landmass is pretty big. So you get all these different geographies. You can have beach if you want. You have city. You can be in the mountains. Like it was really cool.
Like all the things.
And all like from one end of the country to the other. How long would it take to travel from place to place?
I think the flight was you probably fly 4 to 6 hours to probably get from one end to the other. It's pretty. It's pretty wide. Yeah.
Is it?
We've like Istanbul's on one side, and then Cappadocia is basically kind of in the middle. And then you got like the other side, which is kind of the side they say, all right, that's like on the side close to like Syria. Like that's like the kind of the hot zone right now.
Yeah.
Like maybe don't travel there, but everywhere else in Turkey was totally fine, safe. Didn't feel like anything going on.
Yeah, I actually saw more weapons at the soccer game.
Well, yeah.
At the World Cup than I did in Turkey.
In Dallas.
So
ain't shit going down at those.
yeah. But, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I loved it, and definitely.
And did you see, for people that are wondering about the people that go there for the plastic surgery or the hair plugs, did you see a lot of the hair plug bros on the flight?
No, I only saw one in the
flight,
airport.
but we saw him walking around. I saw guys.
I feel like I saw more nose jobs than I did hair transplant, which I was like astonished because I thought for sure that we would see a ton of the hair transplant.
Yeah, we did see a lot of nose jobs.
But people just walking around with a cast on their nose, like nothing to see here, just living their best life.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Going back with a new face. It's awesome.
Right? Yeah. And then we were actually supposed to collaborate with one of the medical facilities out there that do like all the body scans. So we were really excited about that. But I guess they're building a new one in St. Lucia, so we might be able to check that one out. But it's like similar to a DEXA, so they can do your body composition and tell you your bone density, like how much body fat you have on every single area of your body. Like you have, 4% body fat on your arm or per leg. They break it down that way. And then they also scan for like certain cancers and genes. Like they'll run all your blood labs.
Yeah, George, don't let her fool you. She saw lots of dudes with the hair, and she kept going, where did you get that done? He's got a spot right here. You see it right here. I want a little more infill right here.
Like,
and I'm sure those.
Peak.
I'm sure those.
Peak.
By the way, those guys look at John and they're like, "Lady, shut up, okay?"
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
he's fine.
Even Shaq had hair. They had a whole ad.
Yeah, that was funny. Shaq was like all over the airport with long hair.
No. They gave Shaq hair.
It's like The Rock is Moana.
Yes, I know. He
hair?
probably went to Turkey too.
Yeah, maybe he did.
So, yeah, here we are. I wonder if the girls are getting hair transplants.
Do girls?
I don't know.
I guess they can.
Do you know, George?
Hair.
Do girls get hair transplants? I would say yes. I would say yes.
I'm sure they do.
They
but
get the plugs probably.
Yeah.
Well, don't they all have like weaves and stuff anyway?
Yeah, but if you don't have any hair,
if it's getting thin up
yeah,
here,
if you don't have any hair to like weave it in, then how are you going to get a weave or extensions? You got to have some of your own hair, right?
I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, so we're definitely going back to Turkey, and that was our Turkey adventure.
It's a good one.
And the flight back home was
I slept the entire way, ambien-free.
She slept the whole flight.
Really, I slept the whole flight. I laid down and was out. I woke up and I was like, how much time do we have left? And he was like, you slept the whole flight. We're landing in an hour and a half. I go, I slept through all the meals.
Yes, she did.
And I was like sprawled out. Yeah. It was great. Didn't fly first class.
It was like when my seat becomes her row. You know what I mean? She's all over me.
Good. Did you sleep at all?
No, I couldn't. Your body heat was like, I was so hot.
I
mean, I do have a hot bod.
Yeah, she does.
All right.
All right.
Alrighty, fam. See you on the next one.